Hi everyone, it's Robin from Robin's Resins Plus. I want to show you today a few of the newer products that I have made. I've made some salves and I've made some butters. So being a clinical aromatherapy does help doing resins because I took many courses on how to use and make butters, so I can bring it back to you, some of the creations that I've made for myself. So I'm going to go through a couple of them, and then at the end I'll put it up on my website so you can see it. So the first one I'm going to show you is I put together in a 2-ounce container incense. And as you see, it's all different resins mixed together. It's a combination of Neglecta, Paparia, Fariana, Serrata, Apoponex, and it's all mixed together. And this way you can put it on that little burner that I have, or if you have a smaller burner, because when you mix them all together, the smell is incredible. And there's enough here to put on a whole bunch, to make a whole bunch. So as you can see what's in it, and it's in a white container which is 2 ounces filled up to the very top. And then I decided to do one that I call Mystical Romance incense. And if you notice in here, it's got all the same resins except I added hibiscus and I added rose petals. And when you mix it together, when you burn it and it all melts together, the smell comes out like frankincense and rose. Oh, and it smells even dry. They're all dried, but even dried, it smells absolutely wonderful. And again, it's up on my website. And I'm actually selling them for $10 a piece, so you get a lot for the money. The newest collection that I'm doing are salves, and I'm making them in these tin boxes, tin cans, gold, because everything that I'm doing now is mystical. So it's in these gold cans, and it's a screw-on, because I know when I get these cans, I'm like pulling them off, and I can't get them off, so I only wanted one that's a screw-on, and it's a salve. This one is the Qatari Rose, and you can see it's a harder salve, especially now during this season. When I ship it, I don't want it to come in as water. It smells beautiful and it feels absolutely beautiful on your skin. It's Qatari and rose, and Qatari is excellent for your skin, and the smell is incredible. I'm also made one that is called myrrh, and it's just myrrh, and the beeswax cuts the smell of the bitterness of the myrrh. And myrrh is good for anything on your mouth, any sores that you might have, and it's also good for healing a wound. So if you got a boo-boo, you can actually put it, has no essential oils in it, you can actually put it over a wound and it'll help heal it. I'm also doing one that has Fariana in it, and Fariana is very good for pain, so you can take it off and you can put it wherever it ails you. And the beeswax that's in it is natural beeswax, straight from the bees. I have a good friend who has a farm upstate New York, and he has a bee farm, and he sells me his wax, and it smells incredible. It's all natural. It comes right from the hive. It's not processed, and it smells great. And then I'm also doing one that has Neglecta in it. And the Neglecta is excellent because you can rub some of it on your chest, and it's good for opening up your lungs, and it also can help with congestion. And if you take a little bit of it and you rub it on your temples like this, and then you take some more and you put it over here. It's very similar to my Peace and Calming, where my Peace and Calming is a lotion, and this is, smells so good. And this is in a salve instead. Looks like this. They all basically look the same, except the myrrh is a little redder, because myrrh is on the, when it's infused, it's on the reddish side. But they all look very similar to this, and I have them on my website, and they're wonderful. The best thing about it, you can put it into your pocketbook. So when you're not feeling great, you can pop it out and massage, put it in to whatever ails you. So the only thing in it is infused Fariana in jojoba oil, beeswax, and vitamin E to stabilize it. So it's a wonderful little product, and all three of them are on my website. I decided to do a butter for my hospice patients, because what's in it actually is very soothing to their skin. And I decided to put the Boswellic extract in it, the Qatari Boswellia extract powder, which I infused in jojoba. And I infused it for 2 weeks in jojoba. And then I mixed it with shea butter, mango butter, and the Qatari, and a tiny little bit of beeswax, only because we're in the heat. If I was selling this in the winter, I probably would have not put the beeswax in, but I don't want it to turn into water when you get it, or liquid when you get it. There is no water in here at all. It's straight butters, and you can see it. It is really, really nice. Let's see if I can get some of it out. It was in the refrigerator, so it's a little hard, and from my refrigerator to you, when you leave it out, it'll soften up. But it's got also arrowroot in it to try to get some of the greasiness and butter away. And it is so great for your skin, and it does have rose in it. And when you open it up, you smell the Qatari and the rose together. And what I did is I filled it all the ways up. Normally you only fill to here. Right below this line is considered 2 ounces, but I filled it as high as I could get it. So you're actually getting more than 2 ounces. And it's, you could put it anywhere. I have these little things on the side of my feet. I have those calluses, and I put it on there every night, and it is so great. I have no pain, and it's been taking down the calluses. So it's a great product. It's 2 ounces, and again, you can get it on my website. Besides all the resins I sell, I'm expecting a shipment next week of new resins. I should be getting it either Friday or Saturday, and there's going to be a new product added to it. I'm not telling you now until I get it physically in my hand, and then I will announce it and show it to you. So have a great weekend. Go to my site. It's robinsresinsplus.com. As I said, have a great weekend.